listening to USOP Radio Show.
Good evening, everyone, and you are listening to USOP Radio Show live on Radio Red Phuket 102.5, 102.75 FM. Also, join from the website radioredphuket.com. Listen us live wherever you are. And tonight is a special episode. It's our anniversary, 1 year on the radio station. It's episode number 50. And it's a big day for us, and we're gonna make it special. Good evening, Beijan.
Good evening, Vadim. Nice to see you. Everything's alright. Good evening, everyone also. 50 episode is so quick past, and we are here again. Hope we will have more and more upcoming, more shows and more things. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah, let's go talk about then what we are doing, who we are, how it's going.
Yeah, first of all, let's just explain to our listeners that usually we do different kind of radio show. Sometimes it's just our mixtapes. Every week we prepare. Sometimes I prepare from myself when it's my turn. Some next week then Beijan prepare his selection, and then we happy to share with you. We start the weekend all together. And sometimes we have our friends and people who support our radio show with guest mixes. And also we have interviews. You can check our YouTube channel, you can see our social media. And this time, which is special podcast for us, not podcast, episode anniversary, we decided to invite ourselves for the interview. So as a project Farangi, we're gonna have today the interview. We can talk about our projects, about ourselves little bit, and just for the information, it's good to have also invite ourselves for the interview. So yeah, welcome to Farangi interview.
Yes, welcome. Exactly. We invite ourselves because it's not cost at all. That's why it's the best shows for the 50th episode. Anyway, it's just little joke, but just I want to mention about mixtape behind you are listening now live, prepared by ourselves with all of them is our own track. Farangi releases tracks. Hope you can enjoy in the background. But the main point today is just talking about us and like who we are, what we are doing, how we became this island, and then how this USOP and Farangi born. Just we would like to explain ourselves. If you are interested, for sure someone needs to be interested.
Yeah, just few more things. Yeah, this mixtape is actually made from our original music from Farangi project, and also including remixes and some bootlegs as well. The first track was a bootleg, which is actually impossible to release. But
it was nice.
It was a slightly different vibe. And yeah, we are proud to have 1 hour of non-stop of music which we made. It's from 2017 until now.
Yes.
Our track selection. Also, I want to thanks all the people who supported us, who at some point motivated us and inspired us to move on and process and finish the tracks, even though it wasn't perfect. You know, as a producer, when you do your music, it's never perfect. You always can find some details to upgrade,
yeah.
But sometimes you need someone to tell you deadline.
Stop, finish
and
it.
yeah, thanks to all of these people, I would mention thanks Nikola Vega. This is the first our DJ friend who pushed us to officially release the Farangi with his remix, and we did a nice collaboration. We've done the remix, and it was released on Vamos Records in 2017. This is how our official artist profile was established on the market. Also, I want to thank Beijan to you, because we always been doing the things together and finishing the tracks even together or separate. We always knew that we need to keep going. And also thanks to of course Ernest Kalinin and his No Comment Records, where we made the track now is playing. It was our first EP, which was called Expression.
Yes.
Including 2 tracks, Expression and Vibration. That was our first EP on No Comment Records in, I think, 2020. During the COVID times, and
COVID
we had a chance to learn more detailed music production, because the world was collapsed, all this isolation and stuff. While there was a people superstars in YouTube, we were learning how to mix kick and drum, kick and bass.
Unlimited videos watching, try to learning about all these details.
Yeah, and somehow also we were growing slowly, and also thanks to let's come back with this credits later when we will have the right tracks.
Yes.
So now you're listening the track Expression, and it's one of special tracks for us.
It's beautiful release, by the way. If you ask me, I mean, after all, like this Expression, Vibration, this 2 track really is very beautiful. Even I remember we doesn't have enough skills that time much and knowledge about the production maybe, but we improved with these tracks really very well, and also was a lot of good memories during creating those tracks.
Yeah, at some point, sometimes you are not able to produce the right music which is popular on the market. You never know. Sometimes you do the track and it can pop up later, can be more popular. But we, first of all, we were doing with our passion, because, to me personally, when I started to DJ and when I started to produce, I've been doing only what I feel. I couldn't focus who gonna like or not. I only was following my feelings.
Most easy way
until I meet reality and this market relations and the terms you need to follow if you want to be more successful than just bedroom DJ or producer. But that's a different subject, and what's going on?
I think it's good to introduce ourselves a bit, because there might be people who even listen first time or who gonna watch first time us, would like to know maybe who is Vadim Almazov and how is everything's begin, and who am I will explain too, but I am happy to listen your story first.
Okay.
If you can explain how you began and quickly come to our beautiful island.
Okay, I will be quick, because we are unfortunately in live. We limited. We have just 1 hour, but it's never enough to talk. I really like to talk.
It's good
to
subject.
be honest. My English is not my native language, but I hope I can deliver the right point. So basically, I started to DJ it was 2007. First, I began to visit raves and party, and then I went to huge rave in 2005 in St. Petersburg called Four Dance. Then I loaded up with some nice candies.
Nice.
And then I realized that, I like the way to feel free and dance all night long. And it took me a few years to just be a proper clubber, like, I was dancing until the last second, until the lights go out. So I did it like properly every weekend, and I was young, I was just 17. And then I met, even I 16 years old, I began to party. Then 17 I began DJing in Moscow, so capital city in Russia. We had good access for the nice events. There was many skillful DJs who brought the culture from abroad, from Europe and US. And I had the pleasure to attend a really nice events with different types of music. In the beginning, it was the psytrance, very popular back then.
Exactly.
But it was for me too fast, too heavy stuff.
I love.
And then once I just attended a house music event. There was a DJ playing records, and I felt like, oh yeah, that's my vibe. And since then I was focusing to attend house music, and then it's all combined with techno and stuff. And this and that, I was growing. I began to learn DJing at my home. Then I went to a DJ school to do upgrade my knowledge. It's always good to learn. And then I arrived to Phuket. It was 2013 year. I was working as a tour guide with one of the biggest Russian tour company in Phuket. And I realized that I can actually play music in Phuket by the ocean. And back then was not much competition, and for me I had a good experience. I just brought my vinyl records and met a nice American DJs and nice people. I couldn't even speak English, just music could speak for me, and then I had the chance to still stay here. Shortly it's like that. There is many details, illegal and illegal, of course, but the passion is the same. Music is first. Love for the music can bring you wherever you are, wherever you not even dream to be. So, and what about you, Bijan? Just to not keep my story longer.
No, we have time.
I think,
we can still talk about that. You can add if you remember something else.
Yeah, it's actually, once I arrived in Phuket, then we can join our stories. Then tell me what was with you. How did you arrive to Phuket? Because we met already in the blow.
I remember where we met actually
that night.
No,
and, I remember, or somewhere in Surin beach, maybe.
No, I remember. I will also tell about it. First of all, I would like to explain myself, who don't know me well, or who never heard about me. I'm Bijan from Turkey, Izmir, and since 2000s early times, like when the electronic music started to pop up around the globe, and the Turkey was a bit lately get influenced by this kind of vibes, and my time was start with the trance music that days, and then I start my DJing. Is first paid DJ gig, it was 2001, and then after that I been playing 2 years in my hometown in Izmir around, and after 2 years I decided to move to different direction to get out from my town and move to Antalya, and I've been managing their events as a DJ teams pretty long time, like 8 years. And after that I decided to move out from Turkey, and I step up first 2009 and experiment different roles, going to Ukraine, after try in Cyprus, after go to Russia, after go to Egypt, and I ended up in 2012 at the Thailand first for my birthday with my two of my friends to celebrate. And I like the place and I would like to get back, and luckily 2013 I get invited this island to work for one company as a DJ. But it doesn't take too long because company has some issues, and then after I get free and I start to be in around the island and search my job where I can play, and everything start with the 2-week marathon because I had a time 2 weeks to find a job or go back home and forget all these dreams. In 2 weeks I push myself, and then I rent a motorbike. I make my CDs that time, no USB, and I make my cart visit by myself, and then turn around all this island and then give my music. Finally one place is invite me, which is the surf house at Kata. They like my music and I start my DJing here every Friday at surf house Phuket at Kata with Ladies Night Wet and Wild and play my own stuff like some nice deep house and the stuff. And after time slowly get in touch with the island people. I start to inspect around the events and I start to connect with the people. Since 2013 I am living in this island and then enjoying every moment. But with Vadim, with you, I remember well actually, because I've been searching the place where is good music, which kind of beach clubs having, and I remember the Diamond and I was there actually. I check, I see, and the next was the Cash Beach Club back in the days, and I was also hanging out there, but I never talked with you because I didn't know, and you've been playing also that time.
And I couldn't speak English also much. So.
I realized that after when we met in the, I tell you, after you've been doing some event, some nice villa here around the Kata something, and then I was invited with my ex, and then we go, I saw you there. First time I go and talk to you, I say, hi, I know you, we are in same business and this, and little talk, it was the first. And after that, we having a very nice memory, because there was a day, back in the day, there was a club, it's called Blow, and then there was some auction, how is it
Yeah, it
called?
was a night, and we were just invited for a short audition because Thomas was doing as usual with Jerome and Joe,
Yeah.
and they were looking for some new DJs who can play house music somehow. And yeah, the same night we were invited for our audition.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, you were saying CDs. Yeah, I also brought except my vinyl records, I was playing with CD discs.
I
in
bring
Phuket,
also
and
here.
then I swapped to the USB and just gave my CDs to some nice guy at one of the villa party. Just
You
as
know,
a present.
like now, nowadays we are doing our music in the USBs with the playlist. Back in the days we've been using the CDs, who might be not remember
With
even,
the demo mix.
with demo mix and stuff. And I was always like that way, and always prepare my music ready to share with people who interested. And it's give me big hands to stay here, and that's why I am so happy. And after that we've been crossing few more events, and finally we had a chance to having
what is changing now? You are not giving CDs, you're selling USBs, right?
No, we are not selling. We always giving free for people. Hope one day they can buy and support us too. But that was a good time. But our main point was, the meeting point with you was in Bermudas.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the main time when we get closer as a friends and we understand each other better, and we understand our mutual passion about music and this nightlife, and we start to become as a friend in Bermudas, Phuket, and making the events there. And we play first time with you actually as a performing together. It was in Naihan Bermudas Reggae Bar back in the day.
Yeah, it's, you know, with Bermudas we have good story and memories, and big love to all the guys who
Yes.
were behind since the beginning.
Till
you know
the
who
end.
you are,
Yeah.
and then it's a special memories for us. this is how we get together. We had a lot of nice moments, sleepless nights, and back-to-back sets, and then
Good and bad days.
Yeah,
many
and
times.
somehow let's just move into the Farangi Moodle project and underground sound
Exactly.
of Phuket. Yeah, well, it took us a few years to just play around. We were very busy guys. We were doing like most known venues, I would say, and we were more in the nightlife than now.
Actually, our own career as a Beijan and Vadim, we been pretty busy that time, to be honest. Really, I was also very busy, Vadim was also very busy. But after that,
Yeah, we decided to also, as we were busy enough, we decided to do some collaboration project as a DJ duo, or let's say back-to-back. We were doing nice back-to-backs.
Yeah.
People were enjoying, and then we think, oh, okay, let's just do some project
Together.
back-to-back as a duo, and this is how Farangi idea happened.
Yeah.
Well, why is Farangi? Everybody is asking, because normally if in English it's Farangi,
Yeah.
and it's coming to more Indian style, but normally Farangi we call, because the Thai word for foreigners is Farang.
Yes.
And back in the days there was not a top 100 clubs on the island, and house music from every corner, and sometimes I had questions from local or people. They were asking, what music you play, man? Like, what's the music? And my answer with my wrong English was, oh, it's Farangi music, Farang music, yeah.
yeah.
You know, was my answer to the house music or what I play. And we were discussing, because even, you know, I'm Russian, Beijan is Turkish.
Yes.
We even bought to each other foreigners,
Foreigners, yeah.
and we met in outside of our country. So it's a 100% foreign
Yes,
connection, you know. Different mentality, different whatever you think, but the vision and passion,
It was the same.
maybe even vision not always the same, but passion for the music, for sure. I can say how long I know you, Beijan.
Yes.
You know, it's the last thing from my previous life left is passion for the music. That's why we're still staying here together, because that was something true. And sometimes even one true thing is enough to keep going everything, even it's not always shortcut or a quick way. I believe that it's everything is just beginning at some point.
Yes, it was actually 2017 was a very interesting year, because also in my life was a lot of changing was going on that time. But we built up the Farangi as a standout with our mutual maybe passion for the music and this culture.
Yeah, and same
about
time
moments.
tried more official way as a global, you can see on a global market, right? As you do your own music, you release in the right way. We were planning to put all this focus to Farangi music project, which is actually still not maybe so much active, but it's we keep it as ready to use business card, or how to say.
Actually, the Farangi kind of the part of us to explain ourselves with our side of the a bit underground side of our music test, a bit different than usual daily music genres, or different than our daily things when we've been doing, working at the beach clubs, in the clubs, playing some well-known stuff and so on. But with Farangi we are have this freedom to play what we like to play and explain what we feel with what we play, and that was the way to split our image between the how can I say, the house DJ or the beach club DJ, then instead of being a bit different direction with the Farangi image to follow up more underground way in electronic music scene. I know underground for everyone is different, for us also is different, and we try as much as we can. And with this Farangi, I will connect with the USOP, the subject.
Yeah, it's also...
Before I connect, you can explain?
Yeah, I mean, at some point we can notice that it's hard to be flexible. We are very flexible actually, and open-minded with house music, soulful, funky, disco, whatever.
Yeah.
But when you move on as a project, you need to limit yourself. And also Farangi for us was as something to split up our more wider music way. Like for example, now I produce as a Vadim Almazov, as Farangi. I mean, I am that much. I have a passion that I can't limit myself with only one minimal or only techno. You know, I have feelings different, and
it can always change your mood, your feelings. You know.
Yeah.
Even I realized that by myself. You know, my music taste always changing, but the main thing is staying. What I love is the house music. My main, what I feel good to do and play.
It's just so easy to explain. The house music came from disco came from soul and
all
stuff.
connect actually.
And, it's just, if you talk in terms of the music production, there is a house music fundament which I like. I don't like, for example, techno drums.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, my fundament is house, and then I can involve like techno, minimal, or whatever deep. That's why, it's at some point. At some point, we always have a chance to be free, and whenever it fits some of our projects, we just do process our music. Like sometimes I make music which is not suit Farangi. Okay, I can release as my own name or my alter ego, and I feel happy to have more options.
Nice.
And then. Let's move to the underground sound of Phuket idea. It was created a year after, I think, we
2018,
did Farangi in 2018. Back then there was not a lot of house music clubs or something like this, and for us was more easy at some point to explain what kind of events we organize, what kind of music. It's underground. It can be, as some of our friends say, from disco to techno. That's the point. So we are not maybe too underground with hard style, or like you have in big cities in Europe, hardcore, jungle, hard style, psytrance. This is more underground than our. And actually, what we were doing back then, now it's a mainstream. So
yes, exactly.
Now everyone is playing tech house with well-known capellas, and it became more commercial way.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter that we need to bring hard techno to our
I mean, in our
community.
way.
Yeah, it's just we still keep going. Just the point was to call underground sound of Phuket, to make sure that people can search their events with the house and techno music. Also, I remember in Moscow there was a very successful community, underground sound of Moscow. They were bringing big names like Dubfire, Ricardo Villalobos, Radish, all these guys.
Our idea actually kind of same way. In the future, we can make it happen
easy.
also.
I think very useful and easy, simple name. Also, thanks to Dennis Lee to finalize the logo.
Yeah, thanks to Dennis.
We love you. And yeah, thanks to AI also.
Yeah, big hello to Dennis. He is one of our good friend and the supporters also. Yeah, USOP was the idea to find a place where we can really explain what we are capable to do and what we like to do, as we can make it our events there, and as we can do our radio shows, and we can do some interviews, artist bookings. And of course the idea was not only building for that, of course we've been planning to have our own label in the future, and making bigger events, hopefully, which we can planning to do like some small festivals with the friends after getting bigger, you know, the movements getting bigger as much as you do your steps.
Yeah, and sometimes again I want to say it's not coming fast, but remember Bejan, it was maybe 2014, I was talking to you always, I want to have a radio show.
Yeah,
And
we've
then
been
now,
talking, and I've
here
been
we are. We
been
have a radio show thanks to Radio Red Phuket and Radisson company to build this wonderful radio station and give us, all of us, opportunity to just join, plug and play and do our things. So we
Yeah,
don't
big
need
thanks.
to build up on our own the radio station.
Yeah, big thanks to Radisson Red Group and Radio Red Phuket, and of course biggest thanks to the Dan, our friends and our manager, who really putting all the efforts, and also our friend Sina behind the scene guys. But thank you all of you.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
you we did this 50 episode. Hopefully we can have more and we can grow together with all our friends DJs who doing show here. We are very happy to do it this, and we will keep continue.
Yeah, it's really, you know, radio, it's somehow, I've been growing with radio before they create the Shazam and all these things. You could
Same.
listen your favorite track from the DJ when he performing live or when he is playing on the radio, so you can record the tape from boombox.
This
and,
is how you start your first
yeah.
actually touch with the culture and the production somehow, recording from cassette,
Yeah, that's-
live radio shows. It was good memories. We are 90s kids, it's normal.
and that's why is we still doing the radio is good. Listen, you should listen to the radio, to tune in on FM if you're driving around Phuket, 102.75 FM. And also big thanks and respect to all of the DJs who is involved in this radio station with their radio shows, their guest mixes. You know, it's not really commercial thing, but it's about passion, about keep the things to them into the massive respect
Yeah, that's why
for the culture.
for the culture, when you grow with the radio stations like us, you know, it's different feelings, it's so beautiful feelings. But nowadays, of course, with technology everything changed, but we are kindly asking to you to somehow give a time and sometimes listen our radios and then feel the real, because it's all about the frequency which is making the things going on around.
And the last 5 minutes, let's just talk about our future maybe plans and targets, what we will try to approach as much as we gonna have the right scenario of everything. Is you're gonna go for a holiday next month?
Yeah.
After 1 month.
I will go to Turkey for 1 month holiday and see my
Actually,
family.
some tour as well. You're gonna do the gigs.
Yes, I am gonna play also there in my hometown after so many years. I am so excited, but of course the things I miss my family. I will go, spend time with them, and then boost myself and come back with maximum power to do our things as we are doing, and start up our plans for the upcoming season and the future plans. We're gonna do new releases as a Farangi, as a Bejan Vadim, of course, our solo projects too. And then we will launch our upcoming season, our own events, and then we will tour around in this beautiful world to spinning our vibes and then sharing love with everyone. That's for future plans. We can talk for more detailed these plans, but our time is a bit limited for today. Hopefully we can do when we reach the 100th episode.
Yeah, I mean, all I wish to see is somehow we can improve the things we have, and hopefully we can connect with you through our music, not only with the radio show, which is happening every Friday 8 p.m. on Radio Red Phuket, but also once we gonna launch our event series in Phuket, we will be really happy to play live for you and gain each other on the dance floor, and yeah,
will be very nice.
Stay tuned and enjoy the good music. Have a nice weekend. Party safe as always, and thanks a lot for your support, and big love.
Yes, thank you so much, Vadim. It was very nice talk, really.
Not enough time. we had to request 2 hours this time.
Yes,
but that's okay. We still have a chance to make it again.
Yes, but I would like to thanks to you first of all. I mean, not only for these 50 episodes, for the everything what we had together many years, and my wish to rise together and feel happy together, hopefully forever, and then we are working for that. And thanks to everyone who being with us in this journey, 50 episode, listening or watching us. Thank to you all, and thanks to Radio Red Group and the Radio Red team.
Yeah,
and that's all what I can say.
Yeah, sounds good. And of course we will publish the mixtape, which is including only our original production and remixes. Also credits to Moon Island Records, Rob Gritan, to all the people,
Hugo
Alexander
Beat,
Belarusov, Hugo Beat, Tantoro Records, and many more who could support us with music production to grow up in our quality. And yeah, it's coming, like we're gonna make it more joyful.
Let's do it. Wish you all the best, and also with your dreams, and for my dreams too, we are saying to you thank you, and see you next week with the new episode Friday night 8 p.m. on Radio Red Phuket.